Welcome back to the Unanimous Decision Podcast. I am your host, DPalm. Follow me on Blue Sky, Instagram, all the socials at DPalm66. Follow the show at UDPod. Follow the entire MTR network at, you guessed it, the MTR network. You found us. Don't you dare lose us. Subscribe on iTunes. Subscribe on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. That's right, YouTube. We're dragging this podcast into 2015. One video episode at a time. As always, brought to you by Daniel Palmer Mortgages.com. If you can afford your rent, you can afford your mortgage. It's my job to help you qualify. Also, make sure you check out my other podcasting venture, Life, Love, and Real Estate. New episode dropping next week. So excited to kick off the 2026 year of home buying with all of you. But that's not why you're here. You're here to talk about homes. You're here to talk about sports. And you're here because it's Friday, which means fucking Felder Friday. What up, Felder?
What's going on, player? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I've had a really good, busy week. A lot of work shit got taken care of. Other shit's not doing great, but hey, you know, we live in a world of balances. How are you?
Man, this shit sucks, and I hate it, and freaking tired as hell. And
where's the silver lining, Felder?
There is not one.
There is none. This motherfucker.
You kidding me? Like, I feel like I'm just running to put out fires.
Well, hold on. Before we get to the free space, I do want to say this. I want to apologize to the listeners because if this is your first podcast, you're not going to understand why I'm apologizing, and that's cool, but welcome aboard. If you've been here for a while, this is episode 383, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm going to be on the insanity check this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've been here before, you know that me being on the insanity check means something bad's going to happen in the world. So I just want to go on record and say I apologize.
I hope it's Donald Trump getting shot in the face.
What'd you say?
I said, I hope it's Donald Trump getting shot in the face.
What I'm trying to say is, the positivity
is that too much?
Here, the positivity I exhibit here is going to be a different energy on the insanity check. If you want to see like that side of me, make sure you check it out. We're recording on Saturday. It'll be up. Hopefully, about the time this one goes up. Felder, free space. What you got, buddy?
Dude, my kid been at home. And my wife, they've been at home too long.
Wait, y'all still ain't at school? The fuck?
She went to school today for the first time.
That's a victory. It's a win.
For who?
For you.
How?
She went to school.
Yeah, but she been here the whole time.
We can't change what's happened, baby. Well, you thought you were a football player. Thought you were a corner. Short memory.
No, not. First of all, don't disrespect me. I was a safety.
All you DBs look alike.
Oh, that's the racist. And like it just they've been home all day. They all been home, and it's not that they've been home, it's that we got bonus kids.
Yeah, you got the Kool-Aid house, baby.
Bro, we got bonus kids. I don't know. You listen, I can't wait for you to see what it feels like to have bonus kids.
That's what you're Felder, I've been in your home. You're a fantastic host. Like
you get bonus kids, you get bonus kids, and you work from home. You get these bonus kids. You gonna get bonus beef.
I don't work from home on a regular basis, and I'm not a good host as you. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem for me.
Bro, you gonna get bonus kids, and they gonna I've been tired.
Yeah, I would be too if a bunch of kids running my fucking house
the whole time. Just like at one point we had 7 kids here. Just bonus kids, and they're like, "Can we have a snack?"
Just out here, Mormon and
ice cream sandwiches. Can we have ice cream sandwiches? I was like, "Why don't y'all get the fucking freezies? Those are cheap as hell." No,
why these kids got expensive tastes?
These kids they got the. You know what Fat Boys are?
No.
Look it up. Look up Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches. Look it up. I'm being serious right now.
I am looking it up.
Look up Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches.
Why does auto-populate? What is this?
Yeah.
Felder, no.
Yeah, they come into my house and they're like, I think we're here for ice cream sandwiches. And I'm like, it's cold as hell outside. Use some of that.
That's the other thing is like, what's with these kids and them leaning into the cold? Children, go stand outside. You'll be cold.
Bro, I had to pay.
Felder, hold on, time out. I'm sure you got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Those listening who have had these, cool. If you haven't had them, please, whatever device you're listening on, Go Google the Fat Boy ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't no skinny dude. I have my foibles. This shit looks disgusting.
You think it looks disgusting?
That's so much ice cream, Felder.
I know. We get the cookies and cream, or we get the vanilla.
Dog, what?
And then I was like, I got a solution.
I need to see these to scale. You keep talking. I'm gonna look up these.
Bro, look at them to scale.
I want to see
like,
them next to.
It's
oh my
like
God.
4x4.
I just saw it in someone's hand.
Yeah, dog. That's what they look like. Yeah.
They sell them in boxes of 6. Why?
Yeah, that's it.
For fucking
6.
what?
6. They sell 6 of them.
Man, I'm out. Y'all didn't advance the snack game too far for your boy. I'm gonna eat my hummus and my berries. This is ridiculous.
6. They sell them in 6.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I had to switch from Chipwich, by the way, which only comes in 4s.
Because they don't want you to die.
I don't even eat this shit. How? This is not helping me.
You're poisoning the children of your neighborhood.
I'm not poisoning them. They're having a great time.
That's disgusting. Oh my God. Let me ask you about something else.
No, hang on. I got one more thing.
Free space. I got something. I got a bone to pick with you.
I got one more thing. They fucked up my dryer.
How they fuck up your dryer?
Because they go outside.
I got you.
They go outside. They come inside. These motherfuckers are putting in boots and jackets in the dryer. My dryer had a thermal break because it was too much, because they go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I had to call an electrician to get it fixed. And he was like, okay, here's the thing. Your dryer's not meant to be operated like this.
You were in like an industrial strength. Like, what you need is a commercial dryer for all this shit.
Like, you need to go to the laundromat.
And I was like, said, take your ass to some corners.
I was like, what about their houses? And when I said that, I did say that. I said, what about take it to your house and do it? And the kid was like, our dryer's old. We won't do it the way that yours does it in 10, 15 minutes. Ours is going to take an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I was like, all right, I'm calling the electrician. Electrician comes over. He tells me what's going on. I was like, we got to set some parameters on dryer use. And guess what we're not doing?
At the very least.
What we're not doing is putting boots in there. We're not putting boots in the dryer anymore.
I'm about to be real rude to Matt's little friends when they get up that age. Yeah, y'all ain't come to my fucking house.
Oh, trust me.
Mr. Palmer, he's too mean. Cool.
My wife has really, I love her dearly. She truly was like the anger that you have towards one specific kid is, she's like, you gotta, and I was like, I don't say it to him. I say it to you.
And that's safe.
I thought this was, I thought we was in the trust tree. She's like, but you can't be this mean and be this angry about a kid. I was like, I can, and I am.
I can't. Kids are like any other group of people. Some winners, some in-betweeners, and a bunch of losers.
I'm going to tell you right now, this kid older than my kid, way less than my kid, shorter than my kid, still talk like this, but screams when they play Nintendo Switch.
Nah.
Says, I'm going to kill you about Nintendo Switch. And I was like, bro, we don't talk like that here. That ain't the work that we do. And I was mad. And my wife was like, you got to, like, but what she can see, she sees me very much being ready to explode.
She knows her husband.
My wife, listen, I'll tell you something, man. We are madly in love.
Amen.
And she knows, like, he's going to say something.
Michael's about to cross the line. Michael's
about to come out. Like, you don't want, not Michael.
Mike.
Felder.
Oh, full Felder. Excuse me.
Felder about to come out and really give you some work, dog. And I know his parents ain't ready for this because I can tell you what, his dad can't fight. So fuck that. I'm trying my best.
My wife has only seen me angry one time in our entire relationship.
That's a good thing,
It's
right?
I put a lot of therapy works, kids. I put a lot of work in. Like, you don't need to see. That's not a pretty side of me. I don't like that side of me, but it's there.
I don't like it. It's like Hulk. You don't want me to be angry.
Look, I don't want you to meet the Hulk. He's terrifying. He's an
because
asshole.
if I get mad, I will and here's the thing, and I think about it with my aunt, with my mom, with my dad. You don't want them to be angry because they gonna listen. They coming for that ass.
They're gonna be mad till they're tired, and then they're gonna be mad because you made them tired.
Yeah, and they gonna make you feel it, and that's something I don't think that. I think my wife realizes it, but she's never experienced it.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I just know how mean you can be and how mean people have told me you can be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't you don't need to do that to an 8-year-old.
I'm gonna tell you a story when we get off the podcast about that.
Yeah.
But I got one that happened yesterday.
Oh no. All right, what do we got?
It was close. I gotta ask you a question, man. So
yes.
For those who don't follow Felder on Blue Sky, fantastic follow. Make sure you follow him. It's Felder. You said a phrase this week that put your followers in a tizzy. And I would like, and we talked about, for the record, I was on Felder's show this week. We talked about how to
we did.
The college football calendar. Before we talked about that, we talked about the phrase you introduced to a lot of people on Blue Sky. Would you please just use the phrase in a sentence and we'll deconstruct from there?
What? The calendar's fuck?
No.
What
did you say that made everyone be like, what phrase is that, sir?
Oh. Hey, man, you're going to be sucking hind tit.
Time out. All right. So, listeners, if you ain't country, you may not have heard this before. Listeners, if you are country, you may not have heard it in 20, 30 years. Will you please educate? I know what it means, but I'm afraid the audience might not. Felder, what does sucking on hind tit mean?
So two things happened when I said that, because that's something that I've heard most of my life. Hey boy, you fuck around like that, you're gonna be sucking hind tit. And it's the runt of the litter. Usually the dog, and I think about it with dogs.
Me too. Yeah.
And that's the dog that you drown.
I don't think about it that way. I want that on record. What the fuck?
That's the dog that's not gonna make it.
I'm not okay. Let's just push past that.
I'm if you want to delete it,
past
delete
you
it.
Drowning a dog. Let's just move.
I don't do this. You think I like dogs at all?
I know you hate dogs. That's why I reacted the way
I'm just saying. I think that's in my parlance, in a familial group that's.
I love talking to you because you can say the word parlance and while explaining sucking on hind tit, and that duality is why I love Michael Felder.
But it's but that's the thing. If you're from the country and you raise
Charlotte,
right? But my family's from Houston County.
I'm kidding.
Right?
I'm kidding.
Don't listen. You know, there's a little vein of DSGB in this.
Look, hey, my wife's from Houston County. My mama's from Natchez, Mississippi.
Yeah,
I get it. I'm not
that's the dog. You're like this. It's not worth it for us because
I knew what you were saying.
We can't sell him, and he won't hunt.
I know what you're saying, but you can't casually just kill a dog in conversation, man. I had to step in.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. That's the dog you keep around that don't do shit.
There you go.
There's a dog you keep around that don't do shit, and you got to help the whole fucking time. And what's the point of a dog if it don't do shit?
Oh my gosh,
that's the way I think about it.
The description, the definition you provided suffices everything that I know of the phrase.
If you can't get all the way up to
no, time out. I want to just paint the picture, people. He said this on Blue Sky. Spencer Hall, host of the Shutdown Fullcast. Felder, what are you talking about? Mike Golick Jr., host of the Echoes podcast. What is this? A litany of more people, and occasional, like me, and like Holly Anderson being like, we know what you're saying, we can't believe you're saying it.
Yeah, I mean, you just like the amount of coaches I've had that said that.
Oh, that's college football in the South. I play college football in the North, less Southern sayings. Yeah,
Right.
I did have I had coach. Hey, Chris Sweet is a quote machine. He's my O-line coach in college, and he was a quote maching senior year. But you're not wrong.
You keep this up, man, you'll be sucking high tit. What?
What's the? We're gonna get into the actual.
No, I don't. Do you want to get into the worst things I've heard?
No, I don't. I kind of do, but as I said it, I was like, I'm not going to say the worst thing I've heard. I'll say what I can say on air, but I can't say the worst thing I've heard.
Literally, I found a better way to say it. That was, if my aunt had wheels, she'd be a scooter.
Nice.
Which is way better than what they said to me. And then, do you know about this?
What's up?
You get caught sucking a little bit of this or a lot of bit of this.
Oh my gosh.
You're still sucking it. But no, I'm just saying sucking high tit is you're the runt of the litter. And some people want to take that runt and give them a good life, but most people gun dog people are like, no, dog, you ain't gonna make it, player.
The word most is doing a lot of lifting there, but I'm not gonna say on that.
I'm just saying, there's a lot is mollycoddling the right word?
That's the perfect word.
So, and again, if you haven't heard the word mollycoddling,
I don't know. Can I talk about the fucking Super Bowl now, please?
I'm just saying, those dogs, that's a dog you bring in your house, you kiss in the mouth.
That dog won't hunt.
It won't hunt. That dog don't hunt.
I know.
It's scared of frogs. What? You're supposed to tear that thing apart.
Can we talk about the Super Bowl?
I'm just saying, I'm trying to explain myself.
You've done a beautiful job. There's zero notes. You've explained yourself.
You can't sell that dog. Somebody got to have to come up. Someone got to pull over on the side of the road and be like, I guess I'll take this one.
So this week is Super Bowl.
I know. I make a dip.
And it hasn't felt like Super Bowl week.
It hasn't?
Not for me, because you got to remember, I'm not media like you're media. So for me, Super Bowl week was Radio Row and all this other shit. But Radio Row starts at 3 a.m. in San Francisco. So these West Coast things have kind of taken a lot of the air out of it. Where I'm not I'm excited. Super Bowl is the end of Super Football. I'll be very sad when it ends. However, I'm not over here and maybe part of it is how much I hate the Patriots, which I didn't know how much I hated the Patriots until they made the Super Bowl again. And I was like, these motherfuckers again. So
I live in this dichotomous world where I'm rooting my ass off for Drake Maye.
UNC, baby. Oh, he's not allowed to be celebrated on campus anymore, but he did go to UNC.
UNC, but also he's from Charlotte.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Local kid. Nice.
Yeah, he his high school is 10 minutes away from my house.
Oh, right on.
And then obviously
time out before decent kid. Have you heard good things?
Yes.
Cool. Love it.
His mom. I've met his mom. I've met his dad. His brother obviously played basketball at UNC. I am rooting for him.
For a solid kid from a good family. Cool. That's
they live around the corner.
Yeah.
And then for the Seahawks, I love their coach's attitude.
I love that defense.
The defense is awesome. It's not the Legion of Boom.
No.
Right?
It's different.
But they still come out and play.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I got to see some videos of Bam Bam talk about this defense, which, by the way, one of the most underrated safeties of all time. Am I wrong?
Because in this house, he's properly rated, so I don't know.
In your house, right? In my house,
in my home. Shout out to Cam Chancellor. He'll ruin your season.
He broke what he lacerated Rob Gronkowski's ribs and gave him a spinal injury.
Knocked him out of the playoffs.
Come on, let's play football. Earl Thomas. Excuse me, Earl Thomas did that.
Earl Thomas is the one to put out. Yeah.
Earl Thomas put him out. Cam did other things to people that were fully criminal.
Like, people don't like. We're about to sound like old men really quickly. They changed rules because of Ryan Clark.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the hitting that was happening when we were, and I hate this. I want to preface everything I'm about to say. I hate it. I'm so sorry I've become this person. However,
I don't hate it.
Don't ever say so and so's like the Legion of Boom. These motherfuckers.
There are two. What are we talking about? We're talking about two teams, right?
Yes.
Steelers, Seahawks.
Yes.
The way that they hit people was egregious, but necessary.
The same way I look at Night Train Lane film, my son will look at Earl Thomas film and be like, God damn. Like
you can't, there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing to do.
There's nothing you can do.
They're everywhere and they all hit. And you better hold on to some bitch. But let's talk about Sunday. So Sunday, Seahawks, Pats, we've got cheering on both sides. When the Pats have the ball, I know what everyone's told me all season. I know what I've seen all season. Drake Maye has a great deep ball, a little shaky from underneath stuff, and he's got legs to back himself up.
Yeah, he can move.
Do you, based on the body of work this year and including the playoffs, do you have faith that the Drake Maye second year thing against this defense on a big stage is going to show up? Because that's my biggest question mark here, is beyond the one of the quarterback on the other side, is do I think Drake Maye is, like, I think he will eventually be ready for this stage. Do I think he's ready now? I don't know.
I think he's ready.
Okay.
I think he grew up on a stage. Right? So he grew up.
That's
good.
He played stake-free football for those years at UNC.
I'm not talking about that.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about his brother. His brother played in the Final Four.
Yep.
His parents both played at a high level at UNC.
Mm-hmm.
He's been going to those UNC basketball games. I think he grew up on a stage. He understands what it takes. And so, honestly, like, if you're going to ask me a question, it's not about Drake Maye. I think Drake's going to come through. But the biggest thing for me is, what kind of a psycho is Stephon Diggs going to be? Is that a bad question?
No, it's a great question.
And what do you get from, Keyshawn Butte?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the question that I have. I think offensive line-wise, they're going to be pretty put together. I think defensively, Vrabel will have them ready to go.
Yeah.
But those are the things that I'm looking at. I'm not worried about Drake Maye. Drake Maye, like, can you imagine being a sophomore in high school and you're going to the Final Four to watch your brother play?
I'm not going to say it's not dope. I'm just, for me, when I've seen him play against these elite defenses in the playoffs, like the Texans the Texans defense you could talk about all day, but at the same time, CJ melted down and they still almost lost.
Yeah.
The Denver game, whatever. Snowpocalypse. He did it with his legs. Great job. Way to show up in the big spot.
He can move.
That little wiggle in him. When I see that you've given this defense 2 weeks to get ready for him in particular, I don't know that the places where he's been taking advantage of people's misunderstanding of his skill set is going to be available to him in this current situation.
I know. I think the Seahawks are going to win.
You just don't think it's going to be Drake Maye's fault.
Exactly. Like I said, how much of a psycho is Stephon Diggs going to be?
Oh, my God. Well, the thing is, like, I feel the same way you do. I do think the Seahawks are going to win because we're defensive, minded people, and we believe in that shit. However, am I supposed to pretend that Sam Darnold from last time I saw him?
Please. This is a name I don't need to hear ever again for the rest of my life. Ever. Yeah, you said it.
Future Super Bowl champion, Sam Darnold.
He's going to win a Super Bowl. I do think.
But the thing is, He went out there and out-dueled Matt Stafford 2 weeks ago. So, like, I can't say he doesn't have the highlight in him. I just know that the low side of what you can get out of that man is horrific.
I covered him when he was in the opening.
Okay. This is a long-standing thing with you.
He was one of the worst of the guys that were at the Elite 11.
Yeah.
Now, he's achieved more than some of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's also had to unlearn stuff, relearn stuff, figure things out, stay in his box, which I think is important. And I don't think we talk about that enough with respect to quarterbacks, staying in your box. And also, like, he's realized I'm a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
I am a specialist. I'm not a football player.
Yeah.
I belong over here with Gary and Jeff.
Being special.
Jeff the long snapper and Gary the punter, I'm over here with them. But if I get real good at my special skill, I'll be okay.
Yep.
Because you know what I'm not? A football player.
Yeah.
I learned it with the Panthers. I learned it with the Jets. Like, I've learned my lesson.
I keep forgetting he was a Panther.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'll belong with these dudes. These dudes over here.
I think that's why this works for them, because Mike Macdonald's not asking him to be
right. Special.
Until last game, he hasn't asked him to carry this team.
You know who he asked? Kenneth Walker.
And Kenneth Walker said, "Sure, boss, got you."
Yeah, Kenneth Walker. He coming from Michigan State. And hang on, I'm gonna pull it up because this dude, oh my God. I want to pull up the number, and I want to just I'm going to give you a chance right now.
Okay. To
guess the amount of carries this man had.
For Mel Tucker at Michigan State?
Yeah.
A lot.
263 carries for 1,600 yards.
That's some hard yards, bro.
Bro.
That's such a bad number.
Bro, it's child abuse.
Oh, it's like the when you see the carries for Derrick Henry in high school, you're like, well, what's happening here?
Yeah, but Derrick Henry was playing against mathletes. This dude playing Big Ten football, and he got 270 carries. He like, man, I'm tough, but
shouldn't have gone to Michigan State.
Yeah, this is crazy. But you know, they already did it with Le'Veon Bell too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They do that.
They abused that child. It's like if you put your baby outside on the porch in a diaper with no clothes on, and you just like, I'll see you in a little bit.
So
you like that one?
Not engaging. So we both think the Seahawks have it.
Yeah.
What are you I'll tell you what I'm most excited about for this game. I'll be perfectly honest. It's Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, have you been listening to Bad Bunny?
I have been. I've been getting ready this week.
Me too.
I've been getting ready this week. And I'll tell you what, the music's good. Music's good.
But good music.
The best part about his music, Felder, it makes the right people super mad.
Yeah, absolutely. Literally the right
people super mad to where I'm like, oh, you don't like this? Oh, you're going to hate my black ass because this Puerto Rican man, first of all, I want to remind everyone this. Yeah, musician. Yeah, star. Yeah, halftime act. This motherfucker's a professional wrestler.
Bro,
he put in work. He wrestled Damian Priest in front of 100,000 in Puerto Rico 2 years ago at Backlash in a weapons match.
I love this.
Benito came out with a shopping cart with trash cans and kendo sticks and beat the shit out of Damian Priest and took an ass kicking in front of people and won the match. And guess what? He's my favorite non-wrestler turned wrestler of all time, even if it's just those 1 or 2 matches. Benito, I am in your corner, my friend. Thank you for blessing us this and making. Oh, guys, the other one. In case you're listening to this and you don't want to support Benito, weird, first of all, that you found me, but cool enough you're here. Was it TP USA?
Yeah.
Turning Point. That's what it is.
Turning Point.
They got their own alternate Super Bowl halftime show, which is 3 people I've never heard of in Kid Rock.
Well, I've heard of him, and I can tell you what, he made one of the worst songs of all time.
It's 2026, Felder. All y'all sides got is Kid Rock.
I'm telling you, I'll never forget this. My wife's from Michigan, and her family thought that was the coolest song ever. And I was like, this song sucks shit. Where he tried to remix Warren Zevon and Leonard Skinner, and I was like, this sucks. Because I thought I was going to get to hear Werewolves of London. That's a good-ass song. That's a good-ass song. Werewolves of London is a good-ass song. That's a good song. Then you think for a second, it's going to flip into Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama. And I'm like, so y'all don't got nothing to do with any of this.
None of it.
Listen, you want to talk about appropriation. Let's start there.
Thievery.
Just, I'm not good at anything, but I can take some good stuff and mix it up together.
Can you talk a little college football before I have to go pick up this kid?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do it.
The SEC distributed more than $1 billion to member schools for the 24-25 season. These children are employees. Every penny of that billion was built on their backs. Yeah. And while you and I can both admit there are problems with the portal, problems with the calendar, we talked about it. Make sure you check out Felder's podcast where I was on this week. The solution is so simple, but it's not. Because the solution is make them employees. Let them collectively bargain for their rights and privileges and then enumerate them properly through the revenue windfall you're generating off their backs, not through some collective or some outside source of money or Jim Bob's fucking used car sales.
Right.
$1 billion? Totally agree.
The NCAA is built on not that. Like the reason they came up with the phrase student athlete was so that they couldn't be employees.
Oh no! Oh, the moment it happened,
a kid got hurt and they didn't want to do like workman's comp.
A tight end to Colorado died.
Right. Well, I think dying is the top level of hurt.
His widow sued the school, and they said he was a student athlete, not an employee, and that's why. Yeah. That's why we're here, covering a child's death. It's why we're here. Full stop.
I totally agree. I thought it was TCU, but yeah. Either way, it doesn't matter who it was.
Either way, it doesn't matter. And now this thing that you built on that lie generated $1 billion
for one league,
for one conference before this past season.
Right. It's disgusting. And
what's the difference between this? The 24-25 and 23-24. What's the money difference? Guess.
I'm gonna guess that it's gonna go up to $2 billion.
No. The difference between the last year's report and this past year's reporting. How much do you think it went up?
I don't know. 50 million.
The total distribution jumped more than $200 million.
200 million. Jesus.
What the fuck are we doing? And you want me? And the thing about it is, I'm so frustrated because when you talk about college football, people want to talk about the kids are leaving, or the portal's the problem.
No.
Hey, man, the problem is the sport. The problem is this was not designed to generate this much money.
You and I talked about it already this week, but
Yeah.
we'll do it on your show too. I'm gonna nail this. I'm going back to my notes. I'm gonna nail fucking people down to the ground. I am. I'm going back to my notes. One, what was it John Summerall at Florida?
Yep.
Bro, you didn't invent anything. Teams
He's
have
talking
been
about John Summerall removing the logos from the helmets and putting on tape. We all did that in high school and college. Like, this is not new.
It's
You're
not
just
new.
paying attention.
So you didn't invent anything.
Not a
But the calendar, I think, if you're going to keep calling them student athletes, you have to continue to refer to the calendar. And I think the calendar, let's put a pin in the calendar.
Done.
National Signing Day, which is nothing right now. I just watched a National Signing Day from a local news station, and they were like, and we have 8 kids that got D1 offers. And I was like, I've never heard of these kids, never seen any of this. And it was so low view. Like National Signing Day used to be like a Super Bowl. And it was actually right before the Super Bowl. So that you're robbing these kids of that moment. It all made sense
back then.
Portal. Now, Portal goes back to the calendar because depending on when your school starts and your drop ad dates, you have to make choices to be enrolled at a school. And it's so gross to me that these people don't understand that if your school starts on January 5th, the portal's open from the 2nd to the 9th. Bro, what are you doing? You gonna roll on the 9th? Okay.
When did UNC go back when you were there?
Hang on, I got it right here. I don't remember when we went back because we used to always go back early.
Yeah, football.
No, not for football.
Well, you were also local. Like, I was a kid who had to fly to school, so yeah.
Yeah. No, we went back because we were like getting wild. Like, we went back because we were truly like psychos. And so we would go back. All right, welcome. Academic Development Institute. This is not what I want, man. I had the whole thing open.
The bottom line is, with all the different shifting schedules and teams being on different calendars, Columbia, for example, does not start school until after King Day.
Right. That's what I was.
There.
Yes. And
these large gaps and differences and changes make transferring a lot more arduous than saying, I want to play football here.
Like, it's ridiculous. Here we go. I got it. I got the video now.
Let's do it.
All right. UNC tuition and fees are due on the 6th. Classes begin on January 7th. January 7th. Then you get to Oregon. Oregon classes begin January 5th. Mm-hmm. Then, so we have Oregon. They're Big Ten, right?
Yep.
Arizona, their classes begin December 22nd for the winter term.
Because they're probably on tries.
And then classes begin again on the 14th for spring. So those are 3 different days, right?
Yep.
Georgia, they literally did a strike through to move their classes to January 12th as a start day. Drop ad is 12 to 16. Okay. So, like you said, at Columbia, they don't start until after Dr. King Day.
Yep.
Minnesota doesn't start until the 20th, which is after Dr. King Day. How do you manage that?
You don't.
Like, I don't get it. And then I was talking, so I got in. Listen, I don't like arguing with my dad. I don't. I don't like
Yeah,
it. It's
who
not
does?
like fun.
Who does?
And so he goes, well, go to another SEC school. And I was like, okay. And literally Mississippi State, they have new freshman orientation on the 12th. With Georgia already had it before then. They don't start classes until they have the 5th day class on the 21st. And then he was like, well, what about schools in the same state? And I was like, okay, well, let's look at that. And so I went through and I looked at it. By the way, do you know that Tulane has a whole, like, they just stopped school for Mardi Gras?
Yeah, you can't get look, New Orleans and Mardi Gras is a whole other situation. It's a problem.
But then I looked at Texas. Texas starts on the 12th. They start on the 12th of January. First day of classes. Registration for graduates and law students is 12 through 15. Registration for undergrads is 12 through the 20th. Their 4th day of class is the 15th. Okay, so that's Texas. Their 6th day of class is the 20th. Okay, got it. Now, same system, right? Texas A&M. First day of classes is also the 12th. Their last day of ad drop is the 16th.
It's a problem.
Like, this isn't like, and then by the way, you're going to still be playing football. If you're good, you're going to play football to the 19th of January.
Yeah.
And if you're good at football as a player, you have to declare for the draft on the 14th of January.
Before you, yep.
Like
It's a mess.
It's like you got to make a decision. You got to make choices, and you have to, like, there needs to be people in charge, like with guardrails.
There's too much money being made. They don't want to put a guardrail up. They might slow the cash.
Do you know the distance between championship week and the end of the season next year?
What is it? Oh,
30,
is it? Hold on. It's like 5 weeks.
39 days.
Jesus.
Yeah. 39 days. And between Dabo, Dan Lanning, Kirby, Joey McGuire from Texas Tech, like having them be like, this shouldn't be a second semester sport.
Yep.
They should wrap it all up. And then if a kid wants to leave, you can leave, but at least that kid has a chance to go to school, because what we're going to see, and what I've seen from talking to people, we're going to have like 2,000 kids that have nowhere to go for a semester of school. And that doesn't even include where you go, because you can't get a degree. Like, you can sell me all you want on a degree. That's fine. But if I can't do a semester of school and I have to wait until May, June, July, August to get back into school, what are we doing?
Right.
And then when you go to a school, I just was on the phone with a long snapper, actually. It's very funny that we brought that up earlier. And he was like, yeah, I remember. We had two kids transfer in from East Tennessee State when they disbanded their football program. And they got kicked back down to sophomores. And they're like, well, I think I'm not going to class anymore. Because they were seniors.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, you talk about Devin Williams Jr., the quarterback at Washington. It's this advice economy that's gone around this, that like people are making money off these kids. Same as you talk about basketball and AAU stuff and all the other things. It's the adults around here who are making money off of these kids, like the administrators, who have ruined the system and destroyed these kids' opportunities. But speaking of kids, I gotta pick up mine from daycare. Felder,
go do your thing.
Tell where they can find all your stuff.
Yeah, it's felder.substack.com. College Sports Now on Learfield. Obviously, talking to DPalm on Fridays. And
What about that podcast you've got? It's a football podcast. It's a
Oh,
gardening podcast.
it's a gardening podcast about football, and
Okay,
really,
cool.
it's a lifestyle podcast. But I had a long talk with several of my teammates over long talks with several of my teammates over the course of the last week, and there's a huge difference between familial and transactional, and I think that we have to talk about that a little bit more. You and I talked about it,
which is why you guys should go listen to us over on Felder's podcast. It's good content out there. That's
it's
your
up
show
for free.
Week. It is for free too. That's your show for the week. We're going to head into the Super Bowl. Make sure you follow me on social media. I'll be having fun during the game. We'll be back on Tuesday. We got Cam Hawkins back on the podcast Monday night. We're going to have a special podcast dropping midweek next week because your boy finally watched Heated Rivalry. We're going to have Shanna on to talk about that. And make sure also on this MTR Network, check me out on the Insanity Check. I'm so sorry for the reality that I have wrought by being on that show. That was your show. There is no outro. See y'all next week. So